when did you get started with iCG?
I started in September of 2022.
Okay, that's great. So just you came after me?
Yeah.
Or we came at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. What initially attracted you to iCG?
I think it was the people. My dad had previously worked with Jason and Nikki and had really enjoyed what they stood for and just their personalities. And so when I saw that there was a position, I applied just because I already knew that some of the people were great and I assumed the rest would be. So.
Okay, that's fantastic. And how do you feel about the company culture?
I really like it. I think there's a really great mix of people from all over the world where everyone has different stories and things they like to do. And we just have some great chats where we get to kind of peek into everyone's lives and see what everyone's up to. And everyone is very supportive of one another and does what they can to make sure we all get done what we need to.
Yeah, I totally agree. Actually, we have some of the best people out here, including Kailey.
We do.
So what do you enjoy the most about your job?
You mean besides the 5 steps from my bed to my desk? Let's see. I enjoy a lot about my job. I think that I'm able to use my English degree. Since I am helping with blogs and social media, it's nice being able to put to use the skills I went to school for. Also just the fact that it's so open in the sense of you can suggest something and people aren't afraid to listen to it and kind of explore the idea with you, which I think is great, and more companies should involve that into their policies. So
Yeah. Okay, that's great. Have you ever been like somewhere where you, when you try to express your thoughts, nobody takes it seriously?
You mean public school? Yeah, sadly, school throughout the years, people try to put dampers on ideas, and then I've had some positions before where there might be budget constraints or there's no time to put in ideas. And so, yeah, sometimes it's just like, well, this would be great for the office and there's no materials to help that. So,
Okay.
oh well.
I like that. I like the answer, especially where you say that when you give an opinion, people take it seriously. Even if somebody is declining what you're saying, it is with reason and with respect.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really,
Yeah.
I agree, that's one of the greatest strengths here. And
Yeah.
that leads me to the next question. What do you feel is the company's greatest strength?
Again, the people. I think we're all here and we care about what we do. And so just from the underwriting perspective or the sales or the BDR team, everyone, we're so dedicated to ensuring that our customers and potential customers have good experiences and get what they need. Like our support team is so awesome that they're able to get tickets in and out within a week, and the underwriting team gets these applications in and out so fast it's sometimes hard to keep up with. And I guess just the people make it that great for our customers. And yeah.
Okay. And I'm sure you have some long-term career goals. So do you feel like your job aligns with your long-term goals?
I think so. I really enjoy working with social media and editing and just helping make sure a product gets to that final stage. And so with this job, I'm able to do that with blogs and the social media channels, and I would like to continue seeing that. And yeah.
Okay, this is off the script. What would you like to be when you grow up?
I guess I'm technically not grown up, but it sounds so corny, but happy. I just really want to be happy in whatever I'm doing. And
Okay.
with me, if I'm happy, it means I'm putting in that full effort. So no matter what I'm doing or where I'm doing it, I just want to be happy doing it. So yeah,
That's a
I'm
very
a sappy
wise.
person.
I
I'm
see. That's
sappy.
a very wise answer. It's a very wise answer, actually, because many people, when they are way older, they figure that they've been doing all the wrong things or all the right things, but that make them extremely sad.
Yeah.
So it's a good one. How do you feel about the management style in your department? I think for you, you work across departments, but what do you feel about the management style so far?
Yeah. So I work in sales and marketing departments. I think the management style in both is very much that I trust you kind of style, where it's like, you know what you need to do, you know you can come to me if you have questions, and the team's very open to helping one another and very much just trusting in that you'll get it done. And if you need help, you'll reach out. And I work best like that because I've had bosses previously that would sit over my shoulder and watch everything I was doing. And it was just like, I can't work like this. So this
Yeah.
management style where I feel the trust and I feel that they know I can do it, it makes me feel good. It makes me want to do even better at doing my job.
Wow. And really works well for A players because I think most of the people here don't have to be pushed to do whatever they're supposed to do. You just
Yeah,
wake up in the
exactly.
morning knowing that today I'll accomplish these goals, and it's easy to get help.
Yeah.
Almost 24 hours a day. So, do you feel like your skills and abilities are being fully utilized in this role?
I would say so. Yeah. I think my strengths in social media and editing and just attention to detail, I do think that in everything I do, it's being utilized. So
Okay. And has your role evolved since you started?
it has. Yeah, it actually has. I was kind of surprised how quickly it evolved. Um, when I first started, Nikki was telling me about HubSpot Academy and Udemy and how they encourage us to learn. And so I started knocking out certificates and lessons in HubSpot, and I kind of evolved into the HubSpot expert. And so now people come to me when they have problems in HubSpot, and yeah.
What opportunities for growth and development have you been given at this company?
Opportunities of growth, the HubSpot stuff, just having access to HubSpot Academy and the Udemy lessons are great. I was actually considering signing up for HubSpot Academy before I started here. So when she said we had it, I was just like, that's perfect. I was already thinking about it. Additionally, sometimes I'll be reached out to like, hey, do you want to try this? See how you do at it, kind of see if you can help with it in the future. So I recently wrote a blog for one of the conferences, and I guess I'm on the plate to write another one soon. So
Okay. Wow, you're really growing fast. And I think you must be one of our most certified people right here. How do you feel about the company's work-life balance policies?
I think it's pretty good. It's funny because we'll get messages at all hours because of our off work chat. So iCG strong, I'll get a chat at like 11 o'clock from someone like, oh yeah, I just did this 2 hour workout. And I'm like, I'm in my pajamas going to bed. What are you doing? um, I think it's pretty good just because there is that encouragement to take breaks, like mentally, physically, and emotionally take care of yourself. And yeah, so I think that balance is pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. And apart from the jobs, of course, we have the iCG Strong, where people are doing all these workouts. And we also have Cephalon champions like you who
Yeah.
also do courses, read books, and all that. So I think that's awesome. What benefits do you value most from this job?
I think the ability and encouragement to grow within my own skills and new skills. For instance, I already felt confident in my social media skills. I had ran pages previous to this job, but doing it within this job, I found more ways to kind of look things over and to interact on social media, and it's helped me improve the social media for my small business. And so just the ability and encouragement to grow while you're at a company, which I think is amazing and is sadly not utilized as much in the workforce today. So I love being at a company that has that.
Yeah, I think the G in iCG probably stands for growth. There's a lot of growth opportunities right here.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the level of recognition and appreciation you receive for your work?
I love it. I'm constantly receiving comments and praise from my teammates and my managers, just ensuring me that I'm doing a good job and doing what needs to be done. And I appreciate it because it just makes me feel good. And I'm like, yeah, I'm doing a good job. So definitely like it.
Okay, that's great. And how would you describe the relationships you have with your colleagues and superiors?
Honestly, I've been just considering everyone friends. It's kind of funny. I've been telling my friends that Sally, one of my manager bosses, she's like that cool fun aunt because she's so caring, she's so sweet, and I just call her my aunt because I love her, and I love everyone I've gotten to work with, and everyone's just so sweet and so nice. And yeah.
Okay, that's great. So you get some your cousin.
Yeah, we're cousins. Don't you see the resemblance?
I can see that. And even our love for traveling, social media, and
Yeah.
many other things.
Yeah.
So what do you feel sets iCG apart from others that you may have worked for in the past?
I think it's the fact that when the company was originally started and as it's grown, the people who work there are treated as people, not just workers. Like Nikki, Jason, Chris, that whole team has been amazing in knowing that people are people, people want to grow, people want to learn, people need breaks, people have lives, and the benefits and the way they've set up the company really encourages me to actually feel like a person and not just a working robot. So I think our company culture really does set us apart because there's people behind the screen and behind the phone. And so when people work with us, it's not just an automated message. It's not some random customer support person in the middle of nowhere. It's actual iCG people who want to help because we want to help the company we love.
Yeah, that's very accurate. What have been the most significant challenges that you've faced in your career so far, and how have you dealt with them?
I think the most challenging, the biggest challenge I've probably faced is probably the acceptance that the path you might see for a while may not be the path you go on. I originally went to college and a program to go into the book publishing industry, and now I'm in finance, technology, banking, payments industry. But I'm still using all the same skills I would be had I gone into publishing. And so I think my biggest challenge was just accepting the fact that, skills can be interchangeable and your path can vary and change based on what you need and what you are.
So how do you stay up to date on the latest developments in the payments industry?
For the news, a lot of it, my dad has been in the payments industry for 30 years, and I grew up hearing about industry news, and on social media, people will be posting about things and I'll read it. And then I guess for the tools I rely on for professional development, I ask my dad a lot of questions just because I want to learn more, and I've always been that way with him, as well as HubSpot. I'm really enjoying what I've learned and hope to learn on HubSpot. So
Wow, I love your relationship with your dad. Must be a great man.
Yeah, I've always had a close relationship with my parents, so, and my dad, we joke that he got me in the payments industry. So
Okay.
now we just got to get my sister.
Oh, okay. Younger, older?
Younger. She's 3 years younger than me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Bring her to this industry. How do you balance your professional life with your personal life and other commitments?
For my balance, it can be kind of hard since I work from home. So like my computer and all my stuff is always within view. But I always try to make sure I do something I like at night. I really enjoy watching movies. So I make sure I watch movies or do puzzles and just kind of get away from my desk and my computer.
Okay.
And a lot of times if I get notifications on my phone for chats, unless it's dire or I'm like, oh yeah, I can easily send that, I tend not to read emails or chats after I'm done for the day. Just that way I don't have to think about it and I can kind of separate. So
yeah, finishing off with a few fun, maybe even weird questions. So number one, if you could swap jobs with anyone in the company in iCG for one day, who would it be and why?
one day, probably Ash, just because I do really like putting graphics together and playing in Canva. And so I'd probably swap with him for a day just so I could play on Canva all day. Well, not play, but like, get to work with Canva.
So you're really good at design as well?
I try.
Okay. And I like your tweets, by the way. You do a really good job. If you could add a ridiculous job pack to your role, what would it be?
Probably like conference of your choice. Like you get to go to one of the conferences iCG goes to is like, yeah, I just want to go. Why not?
If you had to describe your job only using emojis, which ones would you choose?
Ooh, probably phone emoji. Just because like social media and everything. A pencil. And then a sheet of paper with writing on it. Because I do a lot of like lists and information. Yeah. Phone, pencil, paper. Very basic.
Nice one. That's really good. And last one, if you are trapped in the office overnight, what office supply would you use to defend yourself against the office ghost?
I love it. If there was like a coffee pot, like a coffee pot, and then just like a trash can lid, just like shield and just like something just really random. Honestly, if there was a ghost, though, I'd probably just be grabbing the first thing I found, just like, whoa. But first, I would try to befriend the ghost.
Okay. It looks like there's one behind you, by the way.
Nope. He's back? You're back?
Just disappeared.
Darn it.
Anyway.
I'll keep missing him.
Thank you. You keep missing the ghost. Yeah, I think when you face your computer, he appears. When you turn, disappears.
Yeah.
So
he seems pretty shy.
Thank you so much, Kailey, for taking your time to do this.
Thank you for asking me.
Thanks and bye.
Bye.